If we didn't have a madman in Washington, yes, it'd be less than 1%.
So you've got 5 scenarios laid out on these cards in front of you here that you think could happen next. I'm going to ask you to explain to me what the 5 scenarios are, and then tell me which one you think is most likely to occur.
So scenario 1, which is the one that I think I think Israel wants this one. Iran is destroyed. Okay. If that happens, we're all gone, because to destroy Iran, you're going to have to use nuclear weapons. Okay. You can't destroy it without obliterating it, as nuclear weapons can do. And that's the scariest. I don't think it's going to happen. My main hope here is that Iran realizes that possibility, and they've got a way to neutralize not America's nuclear weapons, but Israel's.
You think it's a possibility?
It's a possibility, and it's what scares the shit out of me, because if this happens, then we're all dead. Obviously, a nuclear bomb doesn't just blow up an individual target. Everything within reach gets exploded into the atmosphere. That's what led people to realize that you couldn't have a nuclear war back in the days when we had mutually assured destruction as the policy. If you attack a country, then you will also die.
But can't they use narrow nuclear weapons? Is that not a thing?
Well,
smaller nuclear weapons?
Well, again, if the country is smaller, you're talking about destroying Europe. The weapons you'd need to make sure you got every last potential element of Iran neutralized, you're talking about bombing something which is virtually the size of Western Europe. The amount of weapons you've got to drop to do that. And you've got to, if you don't get it right, then they're going to come at you with what they've got left.
The world has dropped nuclear weapons before and people survived. Other neighboring countries survived.
Only twice, and only small weapons. The weapons we're talking about in Hiroshima and Nagasaki, they're about equivalent to 20,000 tons of TNT. We're now talking of weapons that are 20 million tons of TNT, the biggest nuclear weapons. And if you wanted to hit a country the size of Iran and know you've neutralized it, so you destroy the whole thing, you're talking hundreds of those weapons. If we didn't have a madman in Washington, yes, it'd be less than 1%. If we didn't have madmen in Israel, less than 1%. I think probably 5%.
5% probability that...
That's a possibility. I mean, again, this is trying to make sense of the senseless.
Okay.
But I'd put it at about less than 10%, but still scary as a possibility. If we end up there, we're all gone.